Today, we're going to be taking a look at some music production products that I feel are definitely not worth your time, and I see more and more producers, more and more music creators promoting this kind of stuff. Vocal presets, or vocal templates, or mixing templates, or stock plugin templates, all this same sort of stuff. Settings. Basically what these producers, these audio engineers, these music influencers are selling now, they're not even selling an actual product anymore. They're just selling numerical values to you. Wrap your head around that. Basically what they are selling is you take the plugins that you already have in your DAW, which are stock plugins. Those are the tools that come with whatever software you use. You buy one of these presets or whatever, you drag it into your mixer here. It's going to put the plugins at the top that you need for a good vocal chain. And then it's also, not only that, it's going to set your little volume mixer right here to the correct place in the mix so that your vocals are going to sit perfectly in the mix. That doesn't even make any sense. Every mix is different. Every group of instruments in each composition is different. No one solution fits all for every mix. That's just impossible. And these people are preying on people who are new to mixing. And I find it extremely distasteful. Now, this is one that I just found randomly on IG. That's really one of my biggest gripes to start off with, is on the internet, anybody can make a page and buy some Instagram ads and sell a product like this. Where is the credibility? This isn't like, okay, I want to go buy some new Yamaha speakers. Yamaha is a very well-established brand. I can look up thousands and thousands of reviews. They have so much going for them. This random Instagram account, who is Rapid Vocals? Why would I spend my money with you? What are you offering me? The thing is, you go and you click on this post, right? Go to the comment sections. Look at this guy that commented here. Fraud. These presets don't work. I wasted $54. If you buy, let's say you buy a vocal preset and you get ready to throw it on, and you notice once you put it on there that it doesn't actually sound good. Your vocals aren't EQ'd properly. Well, my voice and your mom's voice, anybody you know, is different from one another. We don't have the same vocal frequencies. Some people's voices are going to be lower, some people's voices are going to be higher, and so on and so forth. You know, I'm guessing this guy's voice probably didn't sound like the artist that he bought the vocal preset for. I mean, who really knows? The interesting thing is too, is you go to these people's account on IG now, they don't have any posts anymore. There's just this one reel. I find that kind of stuff very, very suspicious. Here is another company I've found on Instagram through their ads that specializes in just this little niche of selling these presets. You don't need tons of expensive plugins. Your DAW has everything you need. It's not your mic. Hit records get recorded on $100 mics all the time. You don't need a guru to tell you that you need a compressor, EQ, reverb, and to get good vocals. Okay, you don't need a guru, but you also need some random account on IG with no credibility trying to sell you overpriced crap.
Let me show you how easy it is to use, right? So you record your vocals with any microphone. I'm using the Shure.
With any microphone, but he shows an industry standard Shure SM7B that's used by people like Joe Rogan and every other freaking YouTuber. I'm using it right now. That's like a $300 microphone. That is not an entry-level microphone. It's very nice, very high quality.
Sure, for example, right? Try a bunch of presets. My favorite ones are these signature presets.
But I got that bag now. I'm a cash cow. HD, it ain't no lag now.
I want you to pay attention to the way the beat sounds, not just the vocals, but the way the beat sounds before and after, because they apply processing to the whole mix, not just his vocals.
I got that bag now. I'm a cash cow. HD, it ain't no lag now. Super stash wow. Breaking cheese.
They try to be real slick with it, and so if you don't know anything about audio mixing, you necessarily wouldn't notice that. But no, they applied processing to the whole mix. That was not just his vocals. And not only that, it did not sound good. It sounded like he needed to tweak it.
Look, it sounds so incredible, yo. I didn't even have to tweak it. Works with.
Yeah, that's the problem. You should have tweaked it or started completely with something different. Like, this is what they're trying to sell you, is that you can have good quality music, just like your favorite artist, just like your favorite rapper, and you don't need to put in any work. You can just buy this stuff from these random people that you've never heard of, and then you're going to be A-okay. You're going to be the next Lil Baby. You're going to be the next Lil Durk.
Don't let me do all the talking. Babe, you're the one I want. Don't let me do all the talking. I'll make it the way you love. I'm thinking we on to something. Nah, 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 nah. This is literally a preset that I loaded up.
And it doesn't even sound that good. Like, the vocals in your favorite song sound better than that. So I just don't get the selling point here. They're trying to be like, oh, pro vocals, pro vocals, pro vocals, but they don't even sound that pro. They just sound loud. And that's the thing that you'll find with a lot of these advertisements. It's just really loud. The vocals really aren't that well mixed. This stuff, for legal reasons, I won't call it a scam, but allegedly in Minecraft, this shit is a fucking scam, dude. This shit is so, like, unabashedly just in your face. Like, this stuff makes me so mad. It is actually so disgusting that people do this stuff, and they have no moral qualms with it. This is not getting people closer to having a successful music career. This is not getting people closer to having their ideal vocal mix. It is so shameful, especially when you can just go to Google and click on how to set up a vocal chain, just search. And it says tuning, equalization, compression, saturation, excitement, upwards compression, reverb, and delay. And then if you are like, okay, so I need all of these things, but I don't know what they are, you can go and individually Google, okay, how to auto-tune a vocal or how to properly tune a vocal. And then once you have a good understanding of that, you can move on to the next thing. Let's put this to the test. I just opened up a blank project, just dropped a random new audio track in for the vocals. Just go through all my stock stuff here. Boom. Stock de-esser. Just pull that up, load in a preset. Your DAW comes with stock presets for your stock plugins. You don't need to go buy a parameter setting. That's so insane. Okay, let's pull up a compressor. Okay, there's my compressor. Let's look at the presets in here. Okay, there's so much stuff in here. Let's just lead vocals in your face. Boom. Then you can have, I just chose to use my stock EQ here. There's other stock EQs this DAW comes with. All right, let's look at saturation. Look, you can just have this in the channel strip here. I just have this. They also have a gate here. I'd recommend putting that. There's a limiter if you're doing background vocals. I usually only put limiters on my background vocals. Let's see. Pitch correct. There's my stock pitch correct. I mean, you get the idea. This isn't taking me any time at all. And if I want to, I can go in and go through all these presets they have and then tweak the presets and then save it all. And boom, I've just made a custom vocal preset in what, like 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. I don't care if this takes you a day. Spending a day getting a really good custom vocal preset, sitting there reading some audio textbooks, watching some videos, maybe looking and seeing if you can find somebody in your friend group or anybody that you're acquainted with that knows this kind of stuff so that you can build your own custom vocal chain. That's so much more worth your time than buying and forcing some random vocal preset to fit your vocals, to fit your mixes. That is not what you want to do. You want to craft everything for yourself from the ground up. You don't want to force things to fit, especially when you're trying to stand out as an artist and make your sound heard. You don't want to try to sound like somebody else. That is a really bad way to go about doing this stuff. This is giving all the benefit of the doubt in the world to these producers, because really, with how scummy this stuff is, here's what I really think they did. I just think they went in and just looked up vocals in their DAW and just look, you have already pre-made vocal chains that come with your digital audio workstation. You can pick any one of these. Boom, it just loads up a plugin chain. How do we have any guarantee that they didn't just do that, copy all the values, and then start selling this vocal preset as their own? I mean, you have no guarantee they didn't do that. It's literally so easy. I mean, people have no shame these days. I would honestly just go ahead and assume that this is what they're doing. Here's another account I found on IG going super hard promoting these stock presets, these vocal presets. Let's take a listen.
You're paying way too much money for vocal mixes. Want to know why I say that? Because there are hundreds of engineers downloading our presets just to mix your vocals and make 10 times the profit.
That doesn't even make any sense. So you're telling me the probability of me going to a vocal engineer and them stumbling across this random IG page called Baywood Audio, they're buying a vocal preset from you, a literal nobody. You look like you're fresh out of high school. And they're going and making industry quality mixing records with my vocals using your listen to this language. It doesn't even make any sense. They're just trying to fast talk you. When you really break down what they're saying, it does not make any sense.
The craziest thing is a lot of these engineers don't even have experience. If they're making a full-time income from vocal mixing,
No, nobody that has no experience mixing vocals is making a full-time quality career off mixing vocals. That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no sense. I'm about to have an aneurysm.
Bell Studio, Ableton, and Pro Tools. All of which we also have a free pack that you can download right now if you want. Let me show you a quick before and after using the free presets.
It's kinda like a big deal. Smash you like a bug on a windshield.
Now, let's add that secret sauce.
It's kinda like a big deal. Smash you like a bug on a windshield.
First of all, ew. And second of all, okay, they mentioned that they had a free version of whatever they're selling. Okay, why would you not just go take the free version, not spend any money, take what they did well on that, and then apply it to your own vocal presets? That's exactly what you should do. Don't spend any money with these guys. Take the free stuff they have, if you are going to think about it, and just run with it. Funny thing is, when I first came across this page, it was a different advertisement that I actually tried to find for this video, but I think they took off their page because it made them look so bad and so stupid. This same guy in this video was saying, you know, as an artist, I'm just too bored to learn how to mix my vocals. I don't have any real interest in learning how to mix, so I just use these vocal presets and I sound amazing. If you are an artist and you have no interest in learning how to engineer or mix your vocals, then you have no business recording yourself. Go to a freaking studio. Find a homie who knows how to do this stuff. Anything. But do not waste your time. If you're trying to have a viable music career, if you're just trying to be doing this for a hobby, then okay, it doesn't matter if you have a good mix or not. But if you're trying to make a career and you don't have any interest in mixing, that's the worst advice you could give anybody. And that just shows what their intention is. Their intention is to make money. It's to give people good advice. It's not to give you quality information. It's a money grab.
How is it mixing if it's a preset? Inquiring minds in actual engineering would like to know. When you say inquiring minds in actual engineering would like to know, like, I do actual engineering.
Yeah, but the person you're selling the vocal preset to isn't doing any engineering. Do you see he's trying to act like he doesn't know what this guy is getting at, but he knows exactly what he's getting at. You're not selling something that's actually teaching the customer. It's not actually providing any value.
So I don't know, what you mean by that, because if you know how to mix, you would know how to tweak a preset.
Acting like he said something there. If you know how to mix, you wouldn't be ever on this guy's page looking for a vocal preset. If you know how to mix, you would never buy a preset. What kind of argument is that? He acts like he's cooking. And look, on his IG page, making your own vocal presets with presets. Okay, so if you're showing people how to do this for free, why would they turn around and pay you for a paid vocal preset when you're teaching them the methodology for how you made the thing that they're paying for? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, you're making conflicting business model. You're taking money out of your own pockets. This is how you know this stuff is just so opportunistic. These people aren't even thinking this stuff through. They're just seeing a trend and then they're hopping on it. Look, I say all this to say that I know a fool and his gold will always be parted. There's nothing I can do to save or stop people who are going to buy something that's so obviously low value. But I'm not going to just sit on the sidelines as I see these ads get thrown in my face, as I see the bar being lowered for the quality of products, not only in the music world, but everywhere in our lives being continuously lowered. And it all being out of convenience. Oh, this is easier. You don't have to learn anything. Like, no, I'm not cool with that. I want people to actually learn. I want them to know what they're doing. I want people to be in control. Because the more control you have, the more competence you have. And the more competence you have, the more respect you're going to get. You're already coming up against so much as somebody who wants to do music for a living. You do not need low quality stuff like this taking money out of your pocket. You don't have to sit on the sidelines and accept it. It's gross. It's disgusting. We're not here for it. I'm not here for it. That's what these videos are for. You don't have to sit here and take this. You don't have to sit here and be like, oh, well, I guess this is the new normal. I guess this is the new standard. No, not in my world. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I think I want to name this series something fun like Producer Poachers or something like that. Be dropping another video very soon, but until then, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.